as far as what you referenced. As far as the fight, you got Edgar Berlanga. He's going to be taking on Steve Rose. Edgar Berlanga is 24 years old, 73-inch reach. He's a Brooklyn native, also has Puerto Rican ties. He's 18-0, 16 KOs. This fight will take place on ESPN. Steve Rose is 21-1 with 12 KOs. He's 5'10", 72-inch reach. I think Steve Rose is like 36, 37 years old. I'm going to say 37 because he's like 35 when he fought Triple G a couple of years back. And he was doing good against Triple G until he got caught with that mean left that Triple G hit him with. But it was a punch that most people can't throw and land with that power that Triple G is. It's a weird left hand that he clipped him with. Now, there's a lot of question marks with both of these guys. Now, before I even get to the question marks, Berlanga, he has 16 straight KOs, 16 straight, I want to say first round KOs, 15 or 16 in a row. And he can crack with both hands. Very aggressive. I would consider him a boxer puncher, but he's a very aggressive boxer. He got knocked down in this last fight against Marcellus Contender, but he got up, showed grit, fought to the end like a G. He's a tough kid. Likes to work off the jab. He can box a little bit. I mean, you wouldn't know it because of the fact that he has so many early KOs. And that's where the question mark comes in to me, is we never really got a chance to see much of Berlanga's skill because, like I said, he was knocking people out so quickly. And then the other question mark is his chin. He got nailed last fight and he got pulled down. But in that fight, he was getting hit more than he ever had. Caceres, I don't think is the biggest puncher, but he clipped him really good on the kisser and he dropped him. He was hurt, so we just don't know. It's just a lot of question marks. And then with Steve Rose, the question marks is going to be that although he's like 37 years old, he really doesn't have that much mileage on him. The fact that he only has 22 fights and the only really tough fighter that he faced was Gennady Golovkin. He was doing well until he got clipped. He got clipped by a big puncher or a heavy-handed puncher in Gennady Golovkin. So we don't know about his chin. You know what I'm saying? So, and so this fight right here, is going to be an interesting one. Steve Rose is definitely not a bum. He does have skill. He throws nice straight punches. He has a good right-hand counter, a nice solid boxer puncher with hand speed. Like I say, he is definitely not a bum. But the question marks is going to be that chin, and then how is his stamina going to be if the fight goes later on? I know Berlanga can fight till the end. He didn't show really too many signs of slowing down when he fought against Cassavetes and it went 10 rounds. He just was a little bit stunned in that 9th round, but he closed the show out pretty nicely. So it's an interesting fight. I think that prediction-wise, right? So Edgar Berlanga, to me, I like how they matched him up against Steve Rose. Like, I think this is a litmus test type fight, right? And it's an appropriate step at this stage of Berlanga's career. Before I think they were just handpicking him some bums, you know what I mean? I hate to call a professional fighter a bum, but some of those guys, once they got hit, they just went down and, they was there to me for a payday or, the guy does hit hard, but at the same time, they just wasn't showing any resistance. He was fighting a lot of Glass Joes, and this is definitely not a Glass Joe. This is, like I said, an appropriate step at the career. And so, like I said, both guys, we really don't have that much data on either one of these fellas. But as far as my prediction, I think that when I look at each guy, look at the highlights, look at what they bring to the table, look at their age and all of these attributes, I think that Berlanga has all of the physical advantages. And Rose, Berlanga has shown some grit in a fight where he was knocked down, he got back up, fought to the end. I've never seen that in Rose, so I have to give him the advantage in that area if things get kind of murky. He's also the A side, and he's the bigger puncher, And then, like I said, Rose, we don't know about his chin. He's fighting a heck of a powerful guy, young, hungry lion. So I have to go with Berlanga, and I will say by stoppage, I think I like Berlanga probably within 6 rounds. I think that
I'll just give a quick one here. It is worth mentioning that Berlanga had to have surgery to repair a torn bicep after that Coceres fight. As you stated, Steve Rose only lost to the Triple G by a fourth round KO. Rose also has a common opposition with Berlanga, Demond Nicholson, who Rose beat by a split decision in the eighth round in 2017. Berlanga beat him by unanimous last year. I think this is another relative step up in competition. I like the matchmaking here. I think the power is there. I'm just not sold on it as he continues to step up. So I'm going to say like a 117, 111 on the cards. Unanimous.
It's bold, Danny. So I'm just gonna make my prediction short. I think it'll be Edgar Berlanga by knockout.